and on the beat.
Hey, go crazy, go stupid, go crazy, go stupid. It's the party, time to slide the cash and buy, Get your dog, gon' get ready, time to ride, Got your hair done, and your hair cut. Makeup poppin', fellas got the Rolex. Go crazy, go stupid, go crazy, go stupid. It's a cool Friday night, and yeah, I'm trying to catch a vibe. All the dogs just hit my phone and told me peace, it's time to ride. You know that I'm dead fresh every time my nigga slide. Face the first when I be moving, keep the toolie on my side, cause I'm real.
All right. Hello and welcome back to the WarDawg Trail podcast. I want to apologize. I'm slipping on so many levels today, but the guest that I got for you today is well worth the wait, right? You know, I try not to bring you anybody but the most dope influencers that I see and that I find in the 2A space or in the military or true crime outdoor entertainment fields. And today, you're damn right, I got another hitter for you, all right? But I want to let you know real quick, we are streaming this episode live on Roku, Instagram, X, Twitch, Rumble, and Instagram. All right. Remember, to find out more information about the show or about me, you can head to SgtWarDawgTV.com. All right. Before I hold you back anymore, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome to the stage the one, the only, J Major the Gunner. Welcome to the show, boss.
Man, glad to be here, man. I appreciate you for having me, for sure.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I want to apologize to you like a motherfucker for having you waiting, man. I
Nah, it's all
really,
good, man.
I really want to, you know what I mean, tell your story, let the world know you. So really bad that we got off on a bad foot like this. I'm about to make up for it, though. All right. Now, off
Okay.
rip. Let's go ahead. Let me let the world know who you are, man. And let's drop that video that they saw earlier today, real quick.
More definitely.
Man, you already know who it is. You know what's going down. Saying, I got this bitch, that bitch, and you know I don't like no regular stick. Let's see how she rock. Ah, motherfucker! Hey, man, you already know who it is. You know what's going down. Saying, court.
Hold on, better than this.
Crank it up!
Get up, Craig. Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. Told y'all. Told y'all. You want some?
400. Court.
Hold on, better than this.
Crank it up!
Get up, Craig. Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. Told y'all. Told y'all. You want some?
400. God damn!
Yeah.
We got the barrel.
See what?
Get ready. This Ain't No Regular Stick Tour starts June 13th in Selma, Alabama. We're coming live and direct, and none of these sticks are regular.
What's up, man? It's your boy Huncho. This Ain't No Regular Stick Tour coming this summer, 2026. Shout out on WarDawg TV.
You need to be there.
This ain't no regular stick.
Okay, bro. Well, your videos go so motherfucking hard, boy. Every last one of them, I swear to God, man. I swear.
Man, appreciate it.
Yeah, matter of fact, let me go ahead and put it up on the screen so everybody knows your handle and knows where they can find you, man. Here we go. All right. If you don't mind, bro, this is your show. This is all about J Major, the gunner, didn't letting the world know who you are for the war veterans that I fuck with. Right there, we go. There we go. All right, I
Okay.
got your IG up on the screen, bro. If you don't mind, though, bro, let us know where you at, where you from, what's happening.
Yeah, man. So I go by the name J Major, man. J Major the Gunner. I'm originally from Alabama, but I resided in Texas. And I've been taking this gun influence in the content creating series for like the last 2 years. So now we had a bigger mark. It was slow. It started off slow, man, but the turtle won the race. So we just keeping it going, man.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Now, if you don't mind, man, I want to take my hat off to you, bro. Everything you doing from an entertainment standpoint is dope as a motherfucker, bro. I mean, you got
Appreciate
old
it.
military dudes like, damn, well, I wish I wasn't hurting and aching. I'd pick up a gun and have some fun like Jay Major's doing. You know what I'm saying? You doing the damn thing, but if you don't mind. So talk to us about, who you linked up with or who got you started in the 2A game or how that jumped off, bro.
So man, I used to watch guns online all the time. I used to watch Black Rambo a lot. And man, I watched him, Jay the Shooter, Mark Chop. I used to watch these guys all the time, man. And
Yeah.
if I ended up with Jay the Shooter was the first guy to really like took me up on his wing and showed me some stuff. And then I can't forget my guy Jack of all trades. He definitely played a big part and educate me on different stuff, what I need to know when it comes to doing the creating with guns and just giving me that bigger push. But I linked up with him, Black Rambo. Uh, I done did stuff with the Bama Boys, and a whole lot of more other up and coming influencers. But Black Rambo was one of the ones that kind of made me like, man, yeah, I want to be able to do stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what's up, bro. Hey, believe it or not, bro, I've actually had couple of those influences on the show that you mentioned, bro. Had
Okay.
with Black done a show with Black Rambo, and when I was with Dysfunctional Veterans Radio, I've had Jay the Shooter on this show. I've had sorry, one more. Oh, Jack of all trades. I got an
Yeah,
episode with Jack of all trades too, bro. So hey, you see, basically the circle that I move with, right? I
yeah,
like to fuck with everybody. I like to fuck with everybody who's doing dope shit with a gun, bro. I
that's
mean,
real.
I only got to see one level of it, being a Marine and whatnot. But so when you get to see everybody else doing dope, amazing shit, holding that fire, making amazing videos, bro, making that fire content, it's just it's motivating, bro. It make you. I'm gonna give it to you straight up. You got that kind of scrolling stopping power, bro. Well, motherfucker, you scrolling through your phone, looking at the gram or anywhere else they can
Yeah,
find you, Facebook, anything else like that. And a bitch see your post, your video, and a motherfucker stop like, God damn, that reel was hard as a motherfucker. God damn, who is Jada Major? God damn, what they doing over there in Texas, baby? Let me get out there
yeah.
and slide out there and see what they getting at, bro.
Nah, for sure. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it, man. And that's one of my main things. Like my brand called this ain't no regular stick. So I try to incorporate that in everything I do. Like I'm trying to do it different than others. It gotta catch attention. That's my main thing. When I'm saying it ain't regular, it ain't just about how I'm shooting. I'm talking about the presentation, the gun, how it looks, how I'm,
Yeah.
I'm putting the content out, how I put the content together. Like I'm trying to make that name stand out way more than just what it sounds like.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. You killing it, bro. Let's start off, man. You said you jumped off the porch with everything probably about 2 years ago. You said, right?
Yeah, I took it like I was doing content, man, but like I wasn't I wasn't getting no views. So like man, I'm gonna say like there's a lot of people up and coming probably would feel the same way that I felt during that time. But I wasn't really taking it serious, man. But I still was like just fascinated with guns. At first, I was just recording videos. I didn't know a lot about gun safety. I didn't know a lot about doing different stuff when it comes to the guns. So then, after I like, okay, this what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna do it, I gotta learn everything else that comes with it. I don't want to just be seen as somebody who's just shooting a gun. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah,
yeah, I jumped out 2 years ago taking it serious. So
yeah, yeah. That's what's up, bro. Now, talk about your transition and learning, like what's entertainment, right? What's entertainment versus everything that you've been learning. I'm sorry, I said that the wrong way. Like what you've been learning on the ground and touching guns, holding guns, working with people, right? Versus what you learn about entertainment and trying to get people to look at stuff and views and clicks and then real big. I want you to touch on that shit that everybody goes through in the 2A space of getting blocks and shadow ban and all the shit you deal with, bro.
right, right. So man, when it comes to that, like my main thing I wanted to do at first I was looking at it like, oh, that's cool. But then when you actually on the ground, so you doing this, like safety is mandatory, like all the way around when you picking up a gun, man. I don't care you filming, to do content, or you filming, what I'm saying, to show off how to build or whatever, or you picking it up just to defend yourself. Safety is just always mandatory. That's an understanding thing with me. But I also have been in the situations where it's like you got people who I feel like I probably can't say overly or overly strict when it comes to guns. You know what I'm saying? But you got certain people who just I feel like go the extra mile with it. Me, I want to have fun with this shit. Safety is a mandatory thing, like that's embedded. But I didn't want to be boring with this shit either. I like to have fun with this shit, even if it is like we out here training, whatever. Like hell yeah, I'm having fun because I'm getting better at what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying on the grounds. When it comes to the entertainment side, uh, man, a lot of times the training videos don't do as good as the more entertaining videos. You know what I'm saying? To get the quick clicks and all that. But I mean, I'd like to try to put it in a hand-to-hand situation. Yes, I know people might troll in the content in the comments when it comes to you know, whatever I post that might not be looking like it's train worthy, but have everybody else went down and looked at the other videos. You know what I'm saying? This is what you clicked on. But most of the time, them training videos, if you really putting in that work, it almost seems as if they don't get noticed. But when you do something that eye catching to get more attention, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
uh, either or, what I learned with posting and doing content, whether it's training, whether it's you know set up to be entertainment, you still get flagged, man. Like I've been dealing with that since I started, and that kind of detoured me when I first started. When I tried to first jump off of this, and I lost my first YouTube, and it was actually doing well to the point now. Like I got another YouTube, but my following on Instagram and Facebook is just doing way, way better than that one. But man, a lot of it came, of being down about, dang, I can't get the views, I'm getting flagged. And then you get messages from Meta, Facebook, Instagram telling you can't be recommended. So what I ended up doing, that kind of why I seen a change in it. Um, I used to delete the post. They recommend you to delete the post and all that, or edit it. I did that. I started to get more recommendations and stuff. Started to see more followers, more views. But then months down the line, you get notifications again of different videos and got flagged from 3 months ago, 6 months ago. And then it's like, dang, like, well, now I'm back at a halt. Me personally, what I ended up doing, I started to pay Instagram for ads, and the ads actually help. I used to pay them, to. sponsor my content. Like it'll pop up whatever area I set it to be picked up in. It'll slide up on your profile or in your reels easy. But then that started to get flagged. So it's like an on and on thing even now to the point. But I don't figured out a way to work through the algorithm. You know what I mean? And now like even though I get flagged on certain things, learning the algorithm I feel like it's a very important part to it. Uh, it's just it's an automated system, so you can't just think like okay, I post this, I post that, I should be good. Man, 9 times out of 10, if it don't get flagged now, it might get flagged later, or it might not get flagged at all. It's just one of them things. Like you just got to learn how the algorithm play. You gotta know what to put in captions, what hashtags to use, and what I also learned is to not constantly post shooting videos when it comes to posting content. Like do some talking videos. You gotta. It's kind of finicky when it comes to the algorithm, man, because it'll say something on the flag like, "Are you trying to sell guns or you promoting violence?" And the video can be you training, and it's not even promoting no violence or trying to sell no firearms at all. So I mean, it's been hectic. I thought it would have been a lift on when it comes to content creators and stuff like that, man. But I even have talked to different gun stores, and they say the same thing. Like they
Yeah.
gave up on social
Yeah.
media because you
Hell
know
yeah.
they keep getting flagged.
Hell
But
yeah.
I just work through it, man. I just try to work through it and just keep it going.
Well, I don't blame you, bro. You one of the few people that I can obviously talk to about it and that can relate to it. Because everything that I try to do, whether I'm talking about war, whether we talking about true crime, because uh, I bring like 6 different shows now on the network, bro. So whether we talking about the war, whether I'm trying to you know what I'm saying, I love being a grunt, dog. Let me go ahead and spit that out there, right? I love being that frontline action type of shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So same way. When I want to get there and get raw, get real about shit we either did or saw, I hate the way social media acts with it. You know what I'm saying? Or like you saying, you want to post something, show off a great gun, a great weapon. Everything could be legal as fuck. You could be dealing with somebody that has an FFL. Everything could be straight safety wise,
Right.
but you got to deal with a million and one what I feel are like all these blocks on you trying to bring your form of entertainment to the world. And you can look across anything that you were trying to do or post, you can see somebody else has already done or done more of or worse or different. So you know what I mean? You sit there tripping like a motherfucker, like, damn, why
Yeah.
what's so different about you and yours? Why you not getting the same play? Why you getting treated different? Speak on that if you don't mind, bro, because don't nobody get it from your shoes like you do when you trying to drop that brand new heat of you using these dope
Yeah.
ass guns.
And then there would be too, man. Like, cause you had some expectation where you like, man, oh yeah, this one here, this post gonna do it, man. That shit be hitting different because we spend money on this content, too and stuff. So when we posting and we creating and we not getting the response we want to get, and we see other people and like, damn, like okay, well they got theirs going, why
Right,
this one ain't going? You know what I'm saying? So
right,
it's a tricky thing, bro. Like from what I learned with my experience and with it, man, even when you do study this algorithm and see how this shit gonna function. Some videos that went viral, I didn't even expect to go viral. I was just like, okay, this one look decent. Let me post this one just so I can stay in the algorithm. And it ends up going viral. And that's not even the one I want. The one I done work hard for to put this shit together for, that one don't even go viral. Like
yeah,
what the hell,
yeah. It confused the hell out of you, right?
It do, man. But I just take that as a thing. Like that's confusing me, so I try to confuse the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Like
Bet.
I'll post some simple, some slight, just to see, and then I'll post some I really want to post. I've really been prepping up to post,
Yeah,
and just
yeah,
do it back and forth with it, man, because it's like a hit and miss almost, man, with some of this stuff. But um, what I'm thinking, like, about most of the people that I be watching, they constantly get crazy views, companies, stuff like that. I think they, man, by them been doing it so long, I think it don't really affect them as much as it
right,
affects, somebody that's new coming into it, or like my Facebook never got a flag until I started going viral, and after that, it's like, dang, on the build up, like probably like a week or two ago, I got my account suspended, so I had to appeal. It took me an hour to get my login and all my shit back, and just recently this week, man, I'm getting flagged for the same shit again. I'm like, damn, we just went through this. I just got everything restored, and now like I can't even go live on either platform until, well, Instagram until September, and then Facebook May 7th is when I can go live again. So it's definitely a headache, man, especially when you got content to put out, you got sponsors, you got companies that looking to see the content getting posted. But along with that, what I realized too, like I learned what the algorithm doesn't like. Uh, that's why when I post certain stuff, I had to learn how to well, I had to learn how to post without giving it away to the algorithm that I'm trying to promote or market a product. I try to make it dramatic, make it entertaining, and then do my collabs where you can go see where this product is at. Because automatically, when you're trying to sell something on there, uh, if you're doing giveaways, man, that shit will flag you like, man. And I just ended up going down my list and seeing what all I got flagged. I'm like, damn, this was flagged an hour ago. This was flagged 7 hours ago. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm doing it different, even though I'm following my steps I normally would do. And then I'll just stop posting. And then for some reason the algorithm end up picking one of my videos back up, and it just continue, to get shared. But it's finicky, bro. Like it's almost like when you think you figured it out, boom, here comes something else. So it's
yeah,
crazy, man.
yeah.
It's crazy, but it's definitely a battle, bro. Especially when you get your platform up to a certain point where it's like, okay, when you really seeing some traction, and then now you starting to get flagged here and there, you can't really use your accounts 100% like you really want to. So it's a struggle and battle through it, man. But these other companies and other bigger influencers, they able to keep pushing through it. So it definitely had you like, damn, man, we doing the same type of content, like
Exactly, bro. Hey, now check it out. You a real one, so I'm gonna take it there with you, all right? Because you one of the few that I got to ask this and talk to about this.
Uh huh.
I want you to talk about being a black to a gun influencer, right? And when I say this from the perspective, right? I'm a Marine now. This is still how I feel, all right? I feel that when it comes to 2A world, social media and all, a whole lot of the world is not okay or cool with seeing black people with guns unless you were wearing a uniform, bro. Unless they see you with a gun, with a cop uniform on, with a military uniform on, whole lot of the world, in my opinion, which I don't like. Because they don't know if the dude is legal. They don't know who got FFLs, who plugged in with TV, actual gun company. They don't know what the fuck. But you get a whole lot of hate
Oh, Lord.
black influencers, black 2A influencers, or when you see black people get together to have, the pew parties or the gun parties or the amazing get-togethers that we have. If you don't mind, speak on that, bro.
Yeah, man, that area there, that's something actually that I've been facing recently. I posted a video, man. We did one of my tour dates in Georgia, and so the video was originally, I took a part of it out and just posted, and it went viral. But we did a 21 gun salute for a fallen soldier, man. We had his family out there, his mom out there. He was a part of one of our guys at Survivor Sisters in uh, organization. He passed away, so at that particular date, how I do my tours, man. Whatever going on there, whatever host we have in Survivor Sisters, we're the host for Georgia that year. So we want to incorporate everything that Georgia do when they shoot, and it's represented by these people over here that we got hosting. So uh, I was down with them, doing the candle lighting and the shooting for a fallen soldier. Now, before we did that video, we did a lot of hard training. We did a lot of running down slopes, competition, and we paused for a moment to let rounds off for a fallen soldier. Now, when I posted that video, man, I got so much. I didn't even expect to get, me personally, honestly, I didn't expect to get a lot of racist comments because my purpose for posting and my caption was pretty much saying we training. Man, a lot of people under the comments was dogging the shit out of us, bro. Like, I'm talking about, man, it was unbelievable, bro. And it's like, I'm like, bro, how y'all know what's going on? All of them missed. No targets were damaged, or no targets were harmed. Well, how the hell was you there? Just simple shit I think about. But a lot of it be trolling. But it's crazy because motherfuckers say eating shit. If we all know when it comes to shooting, man, how big a target is, and when you on a target, and versus a human body, your ass will get hit way worse than when we training on targets, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit here is just the tool to keep us focused on the target. You know what I mean? But the comment section, man, went so crazy on this video, bro. Like I had started coming back to a few people, but I had to stop because that's one of the reasons I got flagged too. But it's like, damn. And after that, I felt like I got a lot of a lot of people reporting that video, like they were trying to stop that video from doing the numbers it was doing. Man, from that to I give you a story. I went to a gun range in Iowa. It's an outdoor range. Uh, I actually went with a coworker, man. He a white guy, he cool. And as far as I know, I never kicked it with him outside of work until that day. But he seen my content and was like, bro, it's a range here. Let's go to the range. You can ride with me, whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go to the range, and on the only black man out here, the only black man, I ain't gonna lie, I make content, so I took a lot of shit out here though. Like, man, I got over 3,000 rounds, a whole crate. I got my helmet, my nods. I'm out here doing my due.
You ready to do? Yeah, you ready to film? I feel you.
Exactly. So, man, out of nowhere, bro, while I'm loading mags, I look behind me, and the damn officer was already there. So I'm like, damn, what the hell going on? Like, I'm not even thinking like, yeah, I'm doing something wrong, or like the cops gonna come here. I'm just doing what I do. And he was like, yeah, man, I got a call about full auto, and he was like, can y'all put all the guns down? I'm like, oh yeah, cool. I'm like, so he was like, yeah, we can't shoot full auto out here, man. But he said he got a car, so I'm like, all right, I'm the only black man out here. Other people shooting too. It's an outdoor range. And I'm like, man, I went out there for like 30 minutes. 30 minutes, and he came up
Wow,
there
that fast, somebody dry snitched on you.
that
I be
fast, bro.
damned. I be damned.
I didn't even get a chance to get all the content that I needed to get done that day. But yeah, so I felt like uh when he ran all my shit, he couldn't fuck with me at all, bro. Like everything came back lined up. He couldn't fuck with me, right?
That's what it is right there. When your shit lined up and they can't fuck with it. That's the beauty of all of this in the 2A space, ain't it? Ain't that? That's
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
comes down to.
But you know they still the racist ones still gonna try a way to, fuck with you still. I don't care how bad they try to hide or fake it. One thing I know about it, you can't fake it. It's gonna come out. It's gonna show, no matter how much you try to cover it up. Anyway, he so we're like, all right, hang tight. So he go back to his truck and shit. And what he noticed when he came back up, I had green tip rounds. We wasn't firing when he walked up at all, but I had my rounds in the crate. And so he told me, man, yeah, you're not supposed to have those out here. So then he went to running the tags on the car that I rode with the white guy with, and
Wow.
he noticed that he got a protection order. He don't supposed to be around guns, let alone transporting guns or at a gun range with a protection order. So I got a ticket written, bro, for having green tip rounds out there at the range. And he told this guy, after he told him, like, I got footage of this and everything too. He told him, you're not supposed to be around firearms. You're not supposed to be transporting them. But I'm not going to take you to jail today. I'm going to give you a warning. But just because I had green tip rounds out here, he wrote me a ticket, man.
Wow.
It was crazy. But I know if the shoe was on the other foot, man, my ass be locked up, man.
Exactly. Exactly. Say less. Say less,
So
man.
it's crazy, bro. But it's one of them things, like you say, man. You see a lot of folks in the like you say, how you don't know I got an FFL? How you don't know if I got a gun store or not? How you don't? You just talking. You just it's crazy, bro. That one video though I posted, it showed not saying that we haven't been on this, but it just showed a lot of fucking racism, like that's continuing to go on in this day and era.
Can I don't rarely do this, right? But I think you can relate to me on this, all right? Everything you just said, obviously that pissed me off as a motherfucker, all right? As a black dude, right? Now, on top of that, can you see where I'm at mentally when I get my moments of when I want to flex as a Marine, right? And we getting into this two-way shit, and we talking to like everything like you saying. You running into places where you there to do your thing. You know all your shit legit, vibing, whatever, paperwork. You legal to do this, have that. But you run up on a motherfucker who, still got something to say, just that and the third, right? Now, can you imagine everything that you go through and how you feel, right? Can you
Right,
imagine what it is for me to be a Marine sergeant, have been in Iraq 3 times, and how that pissed me off, and how I have to set shit off right there on the spot with motherfuckers, right? Right?
100.
Because in a whole lot of ways, dog, and I ain't saying I ain't on no flex type of way, right? But in a whole lot of ways, like I say, I was there the first day of Iraq. Then got sent back the next year to Fallujah. Then got sent back the next year to Fallujah, right? Uh, uh, my unit was the one that pulled Saddam's statue down in Baghdad, right? So we were the first wave of Marines to get in. So, and I'm an 0311 rifleman. So, in a whole lot of ways, bro, sometimes I get this feeling like, man, everything you want to motherfucking do with a gun, I done already did and got paid for it, bitch, around the world for a
Right,
bag, legal. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? And we could take it there, whatever, pictures, videos. I can call up dudes and we could, you know what I'm saying? So
right,
imagine what it was like for me when I started to run into issues or flack from people or lip or mouth when I was trying to do, because I was trying to do more of like outdoors two-way content. You know what I mean? More like, being a Marine grunt, living outdoors with MREs and tents and all that kind of shit, right? So
right.
when I ran into any kind of lip mouth beef from any motherfucker, you can imagine how I would light up into that ass on what you trying to say, bitch? Like whatever you trying to
Sound
say
real.
by the gun with that bit, I could prove I've been there with that, paid for that over here with the bodies. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want, however you want to talk about it, baby. I'm with that. I've been with the shits, and then we can prove that. You know what I mean? So
Right.
When I started getting problems, right, that's when it started to hit on my eyes on, damn, if this the shit I get as a Marine, right? And you already know it's official that my gunplay, I shouldn't have to say shit to you about. Imagine what my other black 2A influencers have to go through and the lip they get if they do not have a law enforcement or military or whatever kind of background. But you need to respect the game that they still are entertaining as fuck. And the stuff that they do is entertaining as fuck. And the way they bring it, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's one thing, whatever your background is whatever, right? But when
Right.
it comes to being an instructor, a lot of times that might not always matter because you don't teach people or entertain people the same way that somebody else does, right?
Right.
And I gotta admit, bro, it's dudes like you, J Major, that had to teach me that, right? Because I came in trying to think like, okay, damn, just because of your background or whatever, that should mean, whatever. That should
Right.
mean love, respect, views. I had to be taught two parts of it. Had to learn two parts. One, the entertainment aspect. Everything you said, learning the algorithms, learning what gets flagged, learning how many seconds something should be, learning when to get loud, when to curse, when to go slow mo, that part
Right.
of it. And then two, the presentation, bro. And I had to learn even like, okay, damn, when I see all these firearms instructors, right? I was like, well, damn, shouldn't they want to listen to this person or that person? No, here's the thing. You can never knock somebody for them being entertaining or popular or whatever. People are always going to like them or feel them because of however it is that they bring and present what they do. You know what
Right.
I mean?
100%.
So, I'm sorry, I talked a whole lot in a circle there to let you know that it was pissing me off that what I was seeing as a Marine, right? I'm trying to do shit or post. So when I saw get togethers like the times I see you get together with groups or the kind of bullshit I just said, heard you say you mentioned, the comments you say you get from other races or whatnot, that kind of shit was eating me alive, dog. Once I realized, like, damn, this is what the 2A space is really like for black influencers. Like, really?
Right.
Like,
And
whether
then
you
that's
got
one of
the or my bad, go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, not to cut you off, but that's one of the reasons also like versus the people who influence me to want to do this shit. Like just my lifestyle, my background from where I come from, and being black in America. I wanted to help change the narrative on black men and women with guns, because like you said, it's like we're not being taken serious if we don't have law enforcement or being military. But even y'all still go through shit. But when it comes to just the average black man with a gun,
With a gun.
we frowned upon automatically.
Exactly, dog. Exactly. And keep going. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah. But now we frown upon, man, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get into this, because I wanted to show, yeah, we could do the same shit. The only like what's the difference other than skin color? You know what I'm saying? This man breathe the same air I breathe, no matter what color he is. We can do the same shit legally. You know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't matter, or just because I we can't prototype people on this type of side, bro, because you see more of it happening towards the black people, but man, it's a lot of white people. You don't hear about black people going to shoot schools up. You don't hear about black people going to stores and, you know what I mean, colleges and doing all that, but we don't prototype that. Just because we see somebody at the range or see somebody out with a gun that's not our race. Hell, it's in the damn gun, in the firearms, man. We trying to learn. We trying to, so that one thing there definitely maybe want to try to bring a difference and be the difference in our culture, man, to, push that narrative away that every black man that has a gun or every black person that has a gun, man, is using it illegally or for criminal activity. Nah, man, we can go out here and train and learn the same shit. That's
Yeah.
our right. We have the right to bear arms, just like any other race.
Exactly. Exactly. I want to give you a chance now. I didn't ask you, do you have your FFL or gun store or anything like that?
No, I don't currently. I don't. I
Okay.
mainly shoot FRTs or like I got some homies who do got the FFL, and when we link, they let me shoot their firearms and
Yeah.
stuff that emergency and stuff like that. But yeah, I wanted to. I still may in the future. Uh, I just haven't really just down on it. I move around a lot, so like I say, by me being 2 years into doing this, out of them 2 years, 7 years I've been traveling around the world welding. So it's been
Bet.
hard for me to just sit still and focus on getting that done.
Bet. Now, have you can you talk about some of the events that you hit up a lot? You know, the whether it's shot show, gun con, trigger con. Can you talk about any of the events that you have been to or you plan on going to? Or matter of fact, you can lead that into talking about your tour coming up, bro.
Okay, so all right, I'm gonna be honest, bro. The only event I've been to was the 2A Summerfest in Georgia. I went there last year, and that's the first event I really went to. I got invited to a lot, like on the startup. But like I said, by me just moving around, like when it's going on, most of it's happening down south. Most of my jobs were up north, towards Nebraska and Iowa and Pennsylvania. So I was too far and on contracts where I can really just get down to it. But the crazy thing about that, even without all of that, man, last year for the Gundy Awards, I got nominated. Uh,
Okay,
for,
congratulations, bro.
yeah, appreciate it, man. I got nominated for Breakout Creator of the Year.
Bet.
Uh, and that's without me even going to these events. But what I ended up doing, I came up with a tour, man. I was talking to a few guys, and I'm like, damn, like, bro, you got certain people who can't make it to these events, but really want to go to these events. So I'm like, man, I want to be able to create somewhere. Okay, yeah, you got the shot shows, yeah, you got the collage bash stuff like that, NRAs. But I'm like, man, what about the people who into guns, but not able to travel to get to these events, not able to spend that type of money to get there? Well, I want to be able to put an event together where we come to them, we come to their state, we set up and we do competition, we market products for them to get a chance to test out and to potentially
Okay.
buy. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
we
So we
started.
about to have an annual event from you too? What's happening?
Oh yeah. We got this ain't a regular stick to it, man. We started it last year. We so far we covered Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, and then we went on a halt to refurbish everything for this year because I didn't want to run into all the bigger events, like the Gundy Awards, Shot Show, and all of that going on. So we kicking off this year, part two of the tour in June. Uh, in the states, we covering we kicking it off first in my hometown state, Alabama. We definitely doing Texas. We running Florida back again, Mississippi again, and we're looking at of course Georgia again, North Carolina. We kind of taking over the areas that's more down south first, and they've been doing good. Like it was my first time ever doing this, and man, most of the people we was in Florida. Florida was the first tour date. Most people came from all parts of Florida, almost uh, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee. You had people coming from all over to a whole nother state, man. This is my first time doing it. And we had a total of like 65 to 70 people. It might not sound like a lot, but being that it's the first time something happened, I'm from Alabama and I'm in another state
That's
doing the
dope.
event
That's
and got
dope as
people to come
hell,
there.
boys. That's
Yeah,
dope as hell. How many of you had to come together like that, man? Especially
yeah,
off of you said basically it was basically off of social media and word of mouth.
yeah,
Yeah, that's dope.
yeah,
Hell
man.
yeah, that's
So
dope.
and ever since then, it done got bigger. We even did it in Georgia, and that's one of the videos that went viral. And I got after I posted that video though, besides the racist comments, man, I got ass load of people DMing me. When it's the next one? When it's the next one? So then the
Exactly.
platform that
Exactly.
got bigger.
But you always got the hate and the love. But why you
Yeah,
posting it? Why you posting it? You think it shouldn't be nothing but love. Everybody gonna feel this.
it's
It's
yeah.
so that's backwards when you got to deal with that kind of bullshit like that. But man,
Yeah, it's cool because now that like man, one thing I take it like I look at it like this, like you gotta take the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? If everything was all good, then something fucked up. I feel, I gotta be able to take the good with the bad. That shit gonna keep me balanced and it gonna keep me going too. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So yeah,
you
we got
damn
that
right.
coming starting in June, man. We kicking it out first in Alabama and we back in Florida. Uh and we ever since then, man, things have gotten way bigger. Things have got way bigger. Got bigger sponsors. I got a lot of people reaching out to the point like now. I feel like, especially with the bigger platform I got, man, the growth and what people gonna see from the tour this year is gonna set a path, bro. And then, excuse me, I don't know anybody from our culture doing this. That's the difference too. Like we going state to state. And then how we got it set up, bro. We teaching. We not overlooking nobody, man. When it comes to this, if somebody new want to jump into this, like, in which I have people DM me all the time, and I want to be able to learn how to shoot like this. How can I learn how to do this? How can I get that? Well, with this tour, man, we coming to y'all state, and you able to see and get a chance to experience everything you see online in your state. Not to knock Shot Show, not to knock the bigger programs and the bigger things that goes on in the community when it comes to events, but we breaking it to your front door. You ain't got to come travel to us, and if you do, it's not gonna be that far out, and it's gonna be worth the while, man.
Bet, bet. Tell me, let's go ahead and take this time to make sure everybody knows where they can find you online, all your platforms.
Okay, so on Facebook, my real name is Michael Jackson, but if you put Michael Jackson when you type in the search bar on Facebook, Michael Jackson, and then put just J Major, it'll pull all my stuff up, and you can just go straight to my profile. On Instagram, it's J Major the Gunner, and it's the same thing on YouTube. So you on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, man, you can find me on there. And then if you can't find me on Facebook by typing it in, if you go to my Instagram, you'll see my name in the link. Just it's highlighted, just hit it, and it'll take you straight to my Facebook page.
Bet, bet. Now, all right. I want to make a dope announcement actually while you here on the show, because
Okay, okay.
it all applies and brings everything full circle right now. I am now officially a pyro dealer, bro. If you could believe that.
Okay,
If
okay.
you can
That's
believe that.
fire.
All right, here we got it on the screen. Let me clear some stuff off for y'all. I am now a pyro dealer for IWA International Inc. All right. So anything that you see offered in the catalog by IWA International, I am now your dealer. All right. Now that's everything from flashbangs, smoke grenades. Hell, they even have a mortar system, man. And all right, in the military, we know we use 40 millimeter grenades for our M203 grenade launchers. They actually have a 37 millimeter legal grenade launcher. All right, that does not require ATF approval. All right. So I am now a pyro dealer, though, like I said, for IWA International. So anything you see offered by them, all right. And I know you love, especially, I'm sorry, this is only for professional use only. All right. You have to pass their online IWA pyro certification before I can make any sales to you. All right. But you can contact me at info at sergeantwardawgtv.com. Visit the website, sergeantwardawgtv.com. All right. And again, my official announcement last month, I became a dealer an official pyro dealer for IWA International Inc. All right. And shit, who better to talk about that to or to explain that in front of than to be on with somebody like J Major the Gun. I'm sorry, but let me say one last part again. Everything with that pyro though is professional use only, right? So this is only for uh a military, law enforcement, if you're doing was it paintball, airsoft, if you're in the film industry, right? Any of those needs that they need pyro, that need non-lethal explosives, all right? I'm now your dealer, I'm now your guy, right? So when you start to see any of my videos or anything, dropping them, you know why. Jay, I want to ask you about something that I actually have the opportunity that I'm doing now. I want you to think about it while we on this show and think about how it might help or apply to you. All right. Now, right now we're streaming live on Roku, Instagram, X, Rumble, and Twitch. All right. Now, the reason that I'm able to stream right now live from Roku, all right, and soon, hopefully, I'll be able to soon from Fire TV as well. All right, it's because I teamed up with TVAppBuilder.com. Now, Jake, we're gonna walk you through this just like you were any other customer client, or obviously the dope creator that you obviously are, right, bro? How would you feel if I were to tell you I had the opportunity to take your content to TV, to Roku or Fire TV?
How I feel? Shit, I'd be happy as hell.
You'd be happy as
Shit, let's
hell,
do
right?
it. Goddamn right. Who
Okay,
don't want to be on TV?
okay. That type of distribution, you would like that. You would appreciate
Yeah,
that, right?
most definitely.
Especially, right? Especially because you and I are in those sensor type of niches or communities where every fucking thing we do gets flagged. All right. So
Right.
for you, that's 2A content. For me, that's war and true crime content. Right. Now, I was able to link up with though. I don't know if you're familiar, Jay. And with you, in terms of TV apps, there are 5 different platforms that matter. We all have heard of them, and we all know them, right? You got Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, Samsung TV, and Android TV, right? So if you're a creator, right, ideally, the most dope position that you could be in would be to have your own mobile app with Apple and Google Play, right? And to be on all 5 of those TV platforms, right?
Most
That would be, I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously, you have ways to do things in terms of, hey, either TV picks you up, a network picks you up, all right, any of those type of things. Me personally, I didn't have a book deal, all right, but I got my own book self-published, and then I got myself published on Audible, Amazon, Walmart, Barnes and Noble, Books a Million, all right. I got myself distributed, all right. Same thing here. After 7 years of not popping on YouTube, not popping on any of the ways that I kind of wanted to as a war veteran, I recently came across TVAppBuilder.com. Now, I feel this is a cheat code, all right? Because they make it simple as hell. No coding required. The same way that you upload for your YouTube page, your Instagram page, all right? They have the cheat code on allowing you to package and upload your content so it will look just like a Netflix catalog or any other amazing video catalog, right?
Right.
And you will have your own page or own app, your own TV app up on Fire TV and up on Roku. Now, Roku is 90 million users, all right? Fire TV is another 290 million users, all right?
That's fine.
So this is what I've done. I use their platform. I got myself approved on Roku. I'm trying to go through the process of getting approved on Fire TV right now, but I had issues because of copyright. Because I do play unknown indie music artists. All right. Sometimes those artists tell me they own their music, but when they come back to me, we find out maybe they didn't own the beat or the producer might have monetized this, that, and the third. So run into issues with that. But my point, Jay, right, is can you see the opportunity? All right. I'm gonna give you the proof. Here's my app right now on the screen on Roku, right? Can you imagine what it would look like for you to have the J Major Gunner app up on Roku and on Fire TV on everybody that has those devices?
That'll be fire, man.
If you imagine how dope that would be, right?
Yeah,
Now,
definitely.
thing is, it is actually possible, right? Like I said, I teamed up with TV App Builder because they currently have over 350 apps that they have already launched with other people, with other creators, right? And this doesn't matter whether you're an individual creator, if you're a coach, if you're a life skills coach, a mentor, a tarot card reader, if you're a podcaster, it does not matter, all right? This is the new cheat code, and I'm showing it to you here. Why I have an amazing dope creator like J Major the Gunner on the screen. All right. Because this gives you access to TV without needing to go through Hollywood. All right. We all know what it means. You need to be found. You need to be discovered. You need to be put on. All right. This removes that barrier. Right. This removes that problem. Right. And like I said, as a reseller, you can now link up with me, right? You can visit SergeantWarDawgTV.com right now to find out how I can help you get your content and get your own TV app up on Roku and Fire TV. Now, Jay, can you imagine that for a second? If you were able, because that's the way this goes in the media game, right? Either somebody puts you on a TV company, movie company, somebody puts you on, or you put yourself on, right?
Right.
So, can you imagine if you had your own J Major the Gun mobile apps on Apple and Google Play stores, right? And you had your own TV app, bro, on Roku, on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, Samsung TV, and Android TV.
It'll be hard for them to miss me. I'm everywhere.
Exactly, right? Exactly. So you know what I'm saying? You see the opportunities that are here. Now, I need to say 100% full disclosure. I do not control any of the approval process from Roku or Fire TV. That has nothing to do with me, all right? TV App Builder is simply a platform that will package your content for you, all right? You configure your page, your app, everything, the same way you see me running my app now. Right? You can do the exact same thing for your content. You submit it, you get it approved by Roku, get it approved by Fire TV. Bang. Just like that, the whole world now has access to see you, not just on YouTube, not just on Instagram or TikTok, but they can download your TV app on Roku or on Fire TV. Now, if you're really interested in it, Jay, I'd actually like to work with you to possibly make it real, bro, so that you could show the rest of the world what it's like, bro. You can show the world that damn, this is the cheat code. Damn, either TV finds you or you do shit like this, right? You
Most
see how you
definitely.
get blocks, you see how you get restrictions, you see how they take your live down. Imagine if you could just tell people, fuck all that. Go find me on Fire
Yeah,
TV. Fuck all that.
on
Go
my
find me
app.
on YouTube. Fuck all that bullshit. Let's go
Yeah,
uncensored, right? Let's have the same kind of permission that HBO and everybody else has when they want to be able to show their guns and talk about exclusive shit.
definitely. We definitely got to get together on that, brother.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'm glad that you were on and you're the kind of creator that runs into problems that I run into when I talk about war or true crime. Where sometimes you need that platform where you could be exclusive. I mean, damn, it ain't like we talk about porn or exclusive, naked shit. I mean, you know what I mean? I get a little worse now because now I talk about prison and fugitives and I talk about bounty hunters and all that kind of shit. But at the
Right.
same time, to be able to take yourself, as long as you can get yourself approved by Roku and Fire TV, these are the people who package apps and package other people's content. Matter of fact, you want to know who uses this service the most? It's people like churches, dog. People like churches and fitness coaches. You'd be amazed how they're able to say, "Yeah, I'm on Roku. Yeah, I'm on Fire TV." And you're like, "Damn, how y'all got it like that?" This is how, right? It's platforms like this that allow creators from all genres, all all aspects to still get seen and get that exposure that they deserve. All right, Jay, like I said earlier, bro, I want to apologize that I was late as fuck, that I wasted your time, that I took up your
That's
time.
all good,
Right?
man. We still got it done.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
matters. So we still got it done.
Before we end, bro, I want you to talk anything more about anything people can expect from you in the future, man. Anything else you got going on?
Uh, future. For the future, man, I got a lot going on currently that's preparing for the future. Better quality for sure. When it comes to the content, I got a lot of celebrities reaching out to me now. To be a part of the content that I'm doing. I just recently did a collab with Hurricane Chris. Uh,
Oh,
Artist in the World.
okay, okay.
Yeah, man. So
About Louisiana, right?
yeah. So
Yeah, yeah.
me and him got some stuff we putting together to get done too. So it's the platform that got bigger, man, and it's helping me put a better focus on quality and just how I'm presenting the content. The entertainment will always be there, but man, we stepping the game up, and the tour's coming this summer in June, man. So yeah, be on the lookout. Follow my page, just stay tuned in, and man, yeah, nothing regular. We ain't doing nothing regular.
So, hey, have you had that chance to experience your first free gun from a gun company yet?
Man, I done got 10 free guns, 8 free
Okay,
suppressors.
okay, that's what I. My bad. I meant to talk to you about that part earlier. If you don't
Yeah,
mind, real quick, can you talk about how dope it feels to be respected in the game as a creator? That the gun companies even want to show you love like that. Can you talk about how good that feels?
yeah, man, it's a dope feeling, bro. It's unique as hell, man. Because last year is the first year when I was able to get products sent out. I want to say back in May last year, I got my first firearm for free, and it started off with small companies. Um, just now, but it's April, a month ago, I got my first firearm from one of the big game companies in the industry. I got a suppressor and a gun sent out uh,
Yeah. Okay.
from
Salute,
from
bro.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So yeah, we stepping the game up, man. But it's a dope feeling, bro, just to be recognized. You know, from these bigger companies like that, man. Especially a company like Q, and they sent out a honey badger, man, with the thunder chicken suppressor. So that's one of my biggest sponsors right now too. So definitely, bro, it's dope, man. You go from seeing this stuff online and seeing other people shoot, seeing the companies promote and shoot to actually being a part of what they have going on. So it's a beautiful feeling, bro, for sure.
Hey, damn right, bro. Hey, salute. I want to take a second right now. I want you to go ahead and motherfucking flex, bro. Let's talk about all those followers and the different platforms that you were
Oh
able to
yeah,
get, dog. Come on,
yeah,
flex.
yeah,
Pop
man.
your
So
shit.
man, I got 116K. Well, no, earlier I had 116K. Right now, at this moment, I got 117K plus 1,000 followers on Facebook. Uh,
Man,
Literally in January, this crazy, bro. In January, I had 12,000 followers on Facebook, and here in April, January, February, April, man, within 2 months, my platform has grown so big, man. It's crazy. Even on Instagram, I had 15,000 followers in January, and now I'm at like 27,000, knocking on 30,000 followers on Instagram. So we steady growing, bro. It's a work in progress, man. But like staying consistent and just being different, man, and but also being yourself. I for so long, uh, and I'm gonna be honest about this, man. When I came into this, I tried to be this creative player. I'm gonna call it that, where it's almost like uh, I'm trying to be one of the cool guys or the good guys, and not implement myself enough into it and try to cartoon it a little bit. But after I started being myself with this shit, is when it started to really come back in my favor, man. Regardless of what you know platform. Of course, we know to be safe, number one, but also know to not just get outrageous with shit and just be ignorant with guns, but just being myself and having fun with this shit and not giving a fuck what nobody say. That's when I started to receive more of a bigger following, man. So definitely just be yourself and stay true to it, man, and don't give up. Stay consistent. Not and then you gotta know how to have balance. Take the good with the bad. Not every video gonna hit a million views. Not every video is gonna go up like you think it's gonna go up. Just have that same courage to keep posting. Don't let one bad video discourage you. Just learn from it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, man. Now, it would be my show if I didn't ask you to at least drop your three favorite guns. I know you got too many to name a list, but please, at least if you can break down at least three of them, all right? So the world knows what kind of shit you really like to pop off with.
Man, my favorite three, MP5 for sure. Like that's man, that MP5 is different. Like I love that one. That's one of my favorites. Uh, the belt feds. I love all belt feds. Um, and third one,
It's hard, ain't it? It get
it's
hard.
hard. Yeah, it's a lot of them out there, man. The third one, man. Oh, I got to go with the 50 BMG.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's the one
Got to
we
go
got the
with that.
video. Yeah, we got you with the video on anyway. The video
Yeah,
anyway. Um, how
definitely got to go
about
with that.
you mind talking about your EDC at all? What's up?
Say it again.
You mind talking about your EDC? About your everyday carry? What
Oh yeah. 19X. Uh, I
hey,
like to carry. I like to carry 9 mil. Uh, and then also my EDC, my MP5 too. So when
okay.
it just depends. Like I choose my EDC like my outfit. So I might be feeling like I might have the MP5 during the day and then have the honey badger at night. It's just one
Bet.
of them things, man. I kind of match it to the purpose. Like I know if I'm gonna be out and moving around at night, on my honey badger, I got night vision.
There you go.
So yeah, man. I kind of dress the gun to
Oh
the
shit.
occasion.
I don't even know that side of you. Do you hunt, bro? What's up?
Man, look, I never hunted.
Okay.
I never hunted, but I do have hunting set up for this upcoming year. I actually got some content to go do with the night vision, and I got a lot of it. I just haven't really just been posting. Like I say, man, by me being out of state, I mean up north and moving around from state to state, working different jobs, it's been really hard for me, especially with like how laws are set up. But now that I'm in Texas, man, I'm able to get everything done that I want to do
Oh, you
from
damn
one
right.
shit.
Boy, Texas is a beautiful place to be a gun owner.
Oh yeah, man, it's lovely in Texas, bro. I'm glad I'm here, man. It's something I've been trying to get done since 2021, but just chasing that bag, man, and going to different states. And I just so happened last year I got an offer down here that really put me in a position that okay, everything makes sense now. It ain't just about work no more. So
bet, bet. That's what it's all about, dog. When shit start coming together in life like that, bro. Um,
yeah,
I want to tell you real quick, right? Because I'm way over here in Florida now. I did not know, right, that when it comes to the outdoors game and outdoor TV and hunting, I did not know that it is considered a very special thing to be able to hunt in Texas because
Oh yeah,
Texas can bring in those exotics from around the world. I did not know that, bro. So,
yeah, you can. And
um,
when it come to hog hunting, it's no restriction. Like you don't need license to go hog hunting or anything. People will almost, not even almost, they will pay your ass to come clear their land of hogs. And so
exactly.
that's some I've been meaning and planning to do. It's
If
just
you're a content creator, that's dope, ain't it? To have
oh yeah,
somebody
hell
keep you
yeah.
wide open. If you're a content creator, or you can see why I get excited as a Marine, right? That's the first time legally that I'm allowed to use a target, to use thermal and night vision on again since being in Iraq is on hogs. So when I found out, like, oh shit, I'm feeling some type of way, I need to get something out of my system, I can go on hogs, bro. It set off a whole new world for me.
Oh yeah, man. And hopefully in the next upcoming weeks I'll be able to get a chance to get out there and do it, man. I'm gonna call it procrastinating. I've been procrastinating, man, on doing that only because I've been trying to take care of everything else and do other shit. But that's one of the main things like I'm trying to get done. I got all the equipment to get it done now, so there's definitely some new content that's gonna be coming to the pages and to my platforms, man. A lot of hog hunting and slaying hogs.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Hey, well, I ain't gonna take up no more of your time, bro. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to come on the show, talk to me, chop it up, man. Let the world know who the man is behind all that motherfucking gunplay. Who is the
Oh
man
yeah,
behind all that action, holding all that fire, bro? I really appreciate you coming to talk to us, bro. You got any final words for everybody?
man, just stay safe, man. Stay protected and keep God first, man.
All right, bro. And I'm definitely gonna link up with you, bro, by trying to get your content up on Roku and Fire TV with TV app builder, just like I am, bro.
Most definitely. I appreciate you for having me, big dog.
All right, bro. Salute, man. And last time, let everybody know where they can find you online.
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Michael Jackson. And if you can't find it with that page, just put J Major right beside Michael Jackson. And on Instagram, J Major the Gunner. If you can't find me on Facebook, go to my Instagram, J Major the Gunner, and it's a link highlighted with my name, Michael Jackson. And you click that, it'll take you straight to Facebook. And also on YouTube, J Major the Gunner, man. So y'all follow me. Come see some great content.
All right, bro. Appreciate you coming on the show, bro. You have a good night now. Salute.
All right, man. Same to you, brother. Appreciate you.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 162 of the WarDawg Trail podcast. Brought you another amazing, dope influencer in the 2A game. Salute.
GM on the beat.
Hey, go crazy, go stupid, go crazy, go stupid. It's the party, time to slide and catch a vibe, Get your dog, don't get ready, time to ride, Got your hair done, and your hair cut, makeup poppin', fellas got the Rolex. Go crazy, go stupid, go crazy, go stupid. It's a cool Friday night and yeah, I'm trying to catch a vibe. All the dogs just hit my phone and told me peace, it's time to ride. You know that I'm dead fresh every time my nigga slide. Face the first when I be moving, keep the toolie on my